Breaking news. The People's Democratic Party has described the 64th Independence Day nationwide address by Mr. President as another windy rhetoric of false performance, claims, and empty promises scripted to delude Nigerians in the face of this huge failure of the All Progressive Congress administration. The National Publicity Secretary of the PDP, Honorable Debo Ologunaba, said this in a statement in Abuja, that the president's speech was a complete waste of time and it did not address issues or even prefer any solution to the pyramids of economic and security problems created by this APC government, for which Nigerians are hurting. That President Tinubu has by his speech further confirmed the insensitivity of his administration towards the plight and the demands by Nigerians, which authenticates PDP's position that there is no hope in sight under the overly clueless, insensitive and unresponsive APC-led government. The failure of the speech to respond to the cries of millions of Nigerians that President Tinubu eases their suffering by reviewing life-suffocating policies of his government also validates concerns in the public space of emerging issues where certain individuals or groups of individuals are benefiting from the sufferings of the people. And it is indeed shocking that Mr. President's speech practically showed that, yes, they are quite insensitive to the issues affecting Nigerians, the issues of unemployment, acute poverty, widespread hunger, starvation. Nigerians took to the streets August 1st, 2024 to protest against bad governance. But then, it seems that things are not getting better. Ever since then, Nigerians have been plunged into deeper sufferings. To an extent, over 100 million Nigerians cannot afford their daily meals and other necessities of life under the APC's watch. So they've called out Mr. President because his speech did not give assurances of microeconomic improvement, of lower cost of living, and also food sufficiency, when in reality his administration has failed to lower the price of fuel, the key driver of a nation's economy, has failed to inject resources into the productive sector to boost employment steam. The slide of the naira, and also made no tangible investment in food production in any part of the country. So it's so clear that the failure of Mr. President to listen to Nigerians, to reduce the price of fuel, to create employment, and to lift the value of the naira by ending the floating of the naira. I mean, the APC administration has shown that they are completely disconnected with Nigerians, especially the youths. It's clear that the APC-led administration is determined to stifle our nation's democracy, the very fundamental of any independent nation, as it is loudly silent on the erosion of credible election and consistent attacks on constitutionally guaranteed rights of citizens in our country under its watch. Although the PDP urged Nigerians to remain calm despite their disappointment, just as it cancelled President Tinubu to visit the markets or take a walk with the youth on the streets of any city in Nigeria to properly appreciate the real situation of the citizens, rather than relying on fabricated statistics by officials of his government. There are so many things to say about this APC administration, but the PDP have taken their time to detail everything out concerning this Tinubu's government and how they failed woefully to stop the hunger, the poverty, the insecurity in the country. You see, Nigeria celebrates 64 years, but it seems that these 64 years have been a fruitless journey. You know, it has been a fruitless journey so far. Nigerians are yet to awaken to the reality that we may be in the 21st century, but we are still way back. Our mindset has not changed. Hunger, poverty, insecurity, intimidation, injustice have been weaponized as a tool to deceive the gullible population for years. People have been stumbling, refusing to confront the harsh realities surrounding them. Nigeria is the only country where the citizens make sacrifices more than their leaders, and they display more patience than those in power. Nigerians wake up every day to the grim news of how their political office holders, both past, present, are siphoning billions of naira from the nation's wealth. They keep on embezzling the commonwealth, plunging the nation into serious crisis. Yet, they plead to Nigerians to pray and hope while alive, while their cronies and their families continue to live in affluence. They spend lavishly. I mean, the more we celebrate independence, the more the country degrades. This nation has been intoxicated with deceit and deception of political pretenders who are less concerned about the plight of the people. The country's justice system is in shambles, where justice is sold to the highest bidder. The judiciary is no longer for the common man, it is for the highest bidder. Hunger has stripped people of their dignity. Some parents resort to selling their own children to survive. Some parents resort to collecting cash from politicians to sell their votes. They resort to, collecting bread and foodstuffs to share, to sell their votes because of hunger. They've weaponized hunger against the people. And Nigeria, we are saying, oh, this is our 64th year of democracy. What do we have to show for it when we are still backwards? Other countries that gained independence with us, how far? Look at how far they've gone. It's as if we are not in the 21st century. It's not like it's as if Nigeria has not entered the 21st century. We are still backwards. And it is all because of our mindset. That's why when people say we need a change, we need a change. The change should start with you and I. Yes, because no matter what, how can you sell your dignity? How can you sell your pride just for peanuts? To sell your votes for peanuts, at the end of the day, the politicians will do everything they can to sway you, to sway the masses, and you sell your votes. And finally, they get into power, they abandon the people. That is what we've been seeing for a very long time. So guys, I'm dropping here.